Hi guys, Coach Marissa here with Fortune Practice Management of Nebraska, answering some more of our top 10 questions that we got from our clients in 2019 and spreading the love for our non-clients so that you guys have the answers as well. And today I'm going to tackle accounts receivable. We get many questions about accounts receivables and truly what it is what's healthy and how do I collect this stuff? And what I ask first of my clients is, what is your financial policy? And I'm not speaking about that form that your new patients sign when you first have them come in that talks about how you bill insurance or what your no-show fees are. But a financial policy is that everybody collecting or dealing with money knows exactly what your rules are. Meaning, do you take payments? Do you work with third-party financials? Do you allow, if it's over $1,000 for the patient to pay over 2 months' time? Or are there no payments at all? So that's just a policy so everyone is on the same page and knows exactly what they can allow and what they can't. There's no time when you're sitting down with a patient to get up, go ask the doctor what they're allowed to do and what they're not allowed to do to take money. So it's just really good to have a clean system in that place so that you can move forward and collect money and make good rules with the patients, but also that we're not making rules different for the husband and not the wife. So it's just really clean, everybody's on the same page, and it helps us have some rules and kind of stipulations around what we're doing. The other piece of that is, how are you passing your treatment in front of the patient to the financial coordinator? And I know what you're thinking, what the heck does that have to do with my AR getting collected or if it's healthy? It has more than you would think. What we know is that comfortable patients do treatment and pay for it. And with them being able to be a part of the conversation and buy into the value of treatment, they will absolutely see the value in making the payment as well. So having a really good pass off to that financial coordinator that has value in it, some urgency in it, and also having some verbiage that's really clean and clear on how to get the patient financially arranged in a really wonderful way. We teach our clients that all the time. What's the right verbiage? How do we get there and get the patient comfortable, have them say yes, and pay their bill after we do the treatment? All of those things kind of coupled in place will really help to stop the bleed, if you will, so we quit having the AR problem. You can clean up all day long, but if we keep going from over here and just letting things bleed into it, it's a never-ending cycle. So once we have a really strong financial protocol and we know exactly what we're doing on the front end, it's time to clean up, right? So the way that I look at a healthy AR is the ratio should be 1 to 0, meaning your monthly production, an average monthly production, is the total that you want in your AR. So you want your total AR to be no more than a month of production for you. And when we're looking at that, we want the buckets to have a certain amount in them as well. So your over 90 should have no more than 5%. Your 60 plus days should have no more than 20. And all of that boils down to, we want 80% of your AR to be in the current bucket, is basically what that looks like. So if you're not there, if you're not healthy, how do we clean it up, right? And really, I do it a super simple way, and I think it's super clean and easy, and it is a way that we don't ever get to that over 90 day of funk that we have to clean up. So very simple, like most people, at 30 days, I send a statement with a copy of the explanation of benefits, if there is one, and I send that off to the patient. 30 days later, so at 60 days, I will send a second statement and make a phone call. If you don't get a hold of the patient, I just leave a message to have them give me a call back at the office. At 90 days, they will get a pre-collect letter and a phone call. That pre-collect letter has a date that's 10 days after I sent the pre-collect letter. That date is the date that I'm going to send them to collections, and it's very clean and spelt out in the letter. If you need any kind of letter like that, please reach out. We can always help and share those things. So by the time that we get to that 90 days, these things are falling off and going to collections if we haven't been able to reach them. And we've really taken time to call, send mail. You can even email people. Just trying to get them to be able to have the opportunity to pay. Before I ever send anyone to collections, I always give a list to my doctor and let them look at the pre-collects that went out and okay me sending them to collections. And once we're ready to go, I send them. This helps us really keep AR clean And as long as we're doing everything in the front end that we talked about with systems, as soon as we clean it up, we won't have that big chunk in the over 90s any longer. Happy collecting. I know you guys can do it. Please, if you have any questions, need any letters, any things like that, please reach out. We're always here to help. Have a wonderful day. Thanks.